Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So we're just here, we're having a dip before we go out the islands. We're about to go launch a boat down the main boat ramp, cruise out the islands for a few nights, hopefully smack a few good fish, get a few good feeds on the island. Stay tuned and we'll catch you out there.
Our eyes are closed when we start this loop on repeat. Hear my chest, how it beats when you put your hands on me.
Look at this
Time
big
goes
guy.
fast, but yet so slow. I leave all thoughts, yeah, I let them go. 'Cause I'm here with you, and all I need is you.
Oh guys, we put in, we're not camping out the islands anymore, we've just put the boat in. We've come out for a bit of a day trip and we've got some huge big pumpkin brainies here, and hopefully this is a bit of cray country. There are some crayfish here. Because it's nearly Christmas and I haven't got any Christmas crays yet. So me and Kiana, we're gonna jump in, see if we can bang some Christmas crays. Oi, settle down. Oh guys, I just grabbed this little green cray. He's just legal, but I thought I could see a little bit of red under him, so I was expecting, so I grabbed him just to make sure, and full of berries. So I'm gonna put this guy back in, let her or him breed up. I'm not too sure. It's got a little breeding plates on and stuff, so I'm gonna put him back under where I just found him. It's gonna get to see it live another day, and it's got good hold of me, and it's gonna breed all them little babies up for more crays in the ocean. Oh guys, I seen 3 cray there, speared 1. The last one I seen, he's a little bit small. I could see he had white feelers on there, so I went to practice my grab on him, but he gave me the absolute slip and just went back up in the rock, deep in there. But I finally found a little bit of cray ground here. This is a fully new spot to me. I was standing on the front of the boat and got Kiana to drive for me, and I spotted them good rocks. Oh, this looks alright. I'll jumped in, and there was a couple crays there, so that's cool. So I'm going to do the same thing, see if we can find some rocks. It's pretty clean, so I'm just sighting the rocks from the top, jumping in, and hopefully there's a crayfish in there. So we just pulled up on these good sized rocks here at the back. Me and Kiana are going to jump in. Kiana's going to have a go at shooting her first fish on the spear gun. I'm going to grab the 105 aim right roller, pass it, I'll load it for her, pass it over. It's a little bit hard to load, and hopefully she can spear something. first fish. Big finger mark. Woo! Finger mark. Woo! First fish. 65 centimeter finger mark. Frothing. What do you reckon? Big Spearo now. I'll put it back in the esky. We've just pulled up on this spot. Viz looks good. We got fusies out the back. Heap of big bombies out here. And a big isolated one out the front here. I'm gonna jump in. Are you gonna jump in here? Yeah. Yep. This is a little bit of a sharky spot, this one's, just letting you know. So I'm gonna jump in, see what's around here. Usually have good Spanish here, so see if we can whack one of them. I just counted 18 trout. He nearly put the spear on his head. We just jumped out of that spot. Absolutely insane amount of trout. Like, I think before I gave Kiana the gun, I was sitting there, I was like, I counted them all up, tried to film them a little bit, but not spook them so she could have a few shots at them. There's 18 trout just sitting all under us, all around us, and they're all pretty good size. Like, the smallest would have been just over legal, and the biggest probably would have been 60 centimeter common trout, and she tagged a couple. But what happened?
Missed them.
Pull her out. She wasn't looking down the gun not straight enough. But it's hard. You forget how hard it is when you first start. You got to equalize. You got to dive down. You got to try and be real stealthy as you're diving down if you don't know how to duck dive properly. So yeah, that was an insane little spot. But first finger mark, but the trout gave you the slip. We're gonna go in a little bit closer. The northerly's kicked up now, so we're gonna cruise back in and maybe duck behind a little island and have a bit of lunch. Trying to have a little mark on the way back. We're drifting pretty quick, so I don't know what it is. Might be a shark on it. Heap of fish there. Keep dropping. Oh, holy. Heap of fish following it up. Whew. Another little trevally, that one. Big and smaller fish just come up with it, but it's a bit hard when your lines are that when you're in the jigging rod, like you got a fly pulling a bar or something. Might do one more swing on that. Going straight for the bricks then too. Found a hook pull then. And the thing about jigs, you loop. Oh, you drop them. You drop them. Oh, what is that? Shark. Shark was about to smoke me. Oh, it's like every drop. Oh, I just got to hit this down the way down. As soon as it hit the bottom, I was on. Oh, hopefully I can get one of them up and see what it is. Oh, shark, 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 shark. Oh no, GTs. Thanks, cool. Big eye GT. Just ducking down out of the wind because that northerly's cranked up good, but that little spot right there, it's gonna produce one day. There was heaps and heaps of fish. I dropped 3 fish and I pulled up that little big eye trevally, but them little trevallies are a good sign of life too. So it's in the middle of nowhere. It comes up to 17 meters, so I'm gonna leave it. When the boys are back here and we can actually dive a bit deeper, I'm going to come back and dive it. So we're going to cruise back in now. The wind's picking up and we'll see you inshore a bit. I'm on a little inshore reef, just about to jump in. I found a few good nugget bommies I've never dived before, so I'm just about to jump in and have a look. And there was a few heap of golden trevallies that come straight up to me, so I'm going to jump in to see what's in there. Holy shit, guys, that rock was absolutely insane. There was just fish everywhere. Big mangrove jack, tuskies. No finger mark. I thought them could have been finger mark on the little inshore reef, but they weren't here. So there was a couple little bar cheek trout, but the amount of life, the stripies, the morwong, the trevallies, huge big meter long queenies, tuskies, big jacks, trout. That was absolutely insane, the amount of life on them couple rocks there. So I definitely hit mark on that. And it's a little bit dirty here, so we're going to keep going, try to find a bit more viz today. I'm not really after any fish because the freezers are full. If there's a huge trophy fish, I will spear it, but otherwise freezers are full and we've got to get through our fish before we go for another sleigh day. We just pulled up on another little rock now, looking real good. Big bommy, lots of bait around, so we're going to jump in on that and have another look. So I've just sort of dropped into this little coastal headland, and there's a bit of a mangrove strip in here. Just going to drop in. I'm going to rummage through these mangroves and see if I can get anything. So I've just gotten into this little open area in the back of these mangroves. Heaps and heaps of Torres-Strait pigeon. I don't know if the GoPro could pick it up, but big eagle nest up there. I'm just sort of trudging through. See all the corals banked up. But oh, looks like there's a dead Torres-Strait pigeon. Holy big crab right near the pigeon. He's not going anywhere. Oh, whoa, look at that. Not even in a hole. Holy demon, that is a big crab. See if I can push it. Oi, oi, oi. He is fiery. He's feasting on this dead pigeon. Move this poor guy out of the road. Oh, stinks too. Alright, how am I going to get you out of here, bud? Oi. Fire it up. Yeah, just fire it up. I have really good eyesight, these dogs. on, go out there. Go out there. Good boy. Good boy. Wait. Woo! I got him. Oh, look at the power. Oh, that nipper nearly got my arm then. This is a big crab. He just took a chunk out of that mangrove. Holy. Come on, guy, let go. Let go, I got you. Big fella won't let go, so I'm gonna have to snap the mangrove off. Mangrove mud straight in the eye. Come on, buddy. Oh, if I can just get him off, this will be a perfect crab. Oh man. He doesn't want to let go, does he? Oh, got him. Woo! Look at that. Big buck he is. That's sick. Alright, I'm going to get out of here now. This is prime for dinner tonight. Cray, mud crab, we got a finger mark and a trout. What a good day that is, bloody oath. So, I'm going to do a bit of a catch and cook later on. Hopefully, probably going to lose light tonight, so I might finish this catch and cook tomorrow. But, oh, that's sick. Feeding on a dead toe-straight pigeon. That's awesome. This is all we brought back. 1 finger, 1 trout and a crayfish. This is my target species. So what I went for is got the cray. Didn't really need a trout, but I showed Kiana how to sort of level out and aim and spear him. Put a nice shot in, and Kiana got her first fish ever on a spear. Probably about a 65 centimeter finger mark. Primo. We're going to fillet these up, cravac them down, and probably there's a huge storm about to hit us, but we're going to do a catch and cook this RV down the beach. But what we're going to do is we're going to boil the crab up, freeze the meat down, cut this crayfish up, freeze that down too, and then we'll go down the beach when we get a bit of better. Finish this up when we get some better weather, and a huge storm's not about to hit us. But we'll process this down, cook the crab up, freeze the meat, fillet these 2 up, and then when we get some good weather, we'll cruise down the beach and we'll cook up a creamy garlic crab cray pasta. So not sure how that's going to go. Might have to do a bit of research on the recipe, but we'll see you down the beach. Crack test. Oh, so I eat it outside, but look at that, perfectly cooked lollipop. We're gonna, well, actually I'm gonna have a crack at this. I'm meant to be saving the meat for the pasta, but it just tastes too good. But I'm gonna pile all the meat into here, then we're gonna cryovac it down. We've got a huge storm rolling in, so when the sun comes back out, we'll go down the beach, do a bit of a cook up. Oh guys, we've got a bit of good weather today. The storms have pissed off. Crystal clean coastal waters. We're down the beach doing a bit of a cook up. We got our mud crab that we caught the other day. We got our painted cray. Got our little ingredients. Got some prepared pasta we done earlier. We're gonna do a creamy garlic chili crayfish crab pasta. So I'm very keen for this. We're super hungry. I didn't have breakfast this morning just because I wanted to eat so much of this crab. We've been trying not to pick out this mud crab because it's absolutely beautiful, caught off the islands. But what do you reckon? Keen?
Pretty keen, yeah. It's gonna be delicious.
Very keen for this cook up. So we're gonna start. We're gonna show you how to put it together and then tell you how it tastes. So stay with us. This is gonna be a good cook up, guys. Okay guys, first off, we're gonna start getting the heat, get the butter and the garlic. That's what Kiana's job is. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the crayfish in half, and hopefully the meat peels straight out. 2 beautiful halves, peel them out. I'm gonna dice it up into little cubes and then chuck that in with the butter and garlic to start with. So we'll go on to that. Sinking a little bit into the sand here. You can use scissors too, which is another easier way, but oh, this is a good crayfish. At certain times of the year, sometimes you get hard crays to peel out of the shell, but sometimes you get crays like this where you just absolutely, they just peel straight out, no hassle, and that's what you want. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they've just shed and their shells have just started to harden, but if anyone knows, drop a comment and tell us. Whoa. Butter and garlic, it just always smells heavenly. So I'm just gonna, you got all your little segments in the crayfish, so what I do is I just cut into like little cube size like that, so they sort of fry up a little bit quick, but it doesn't take too long to fry them. It just sort of makes them a little bit tender. just about ready. That garlic's rendered down a little bit, so get that crayfish in there. Into the garlic butter. I can add a bit more butter too. Righty, I go down to the dishwasher down here and give the thing a bit of a wash up. That's good. So what you don't want to do when you're cooking with butter is burn it. Probably a lot of people know this, but you got to get that heat just right so it's cooking the food at the same time, but not burning the butter, because you get that bit of a burnt taste through it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut up the chives. Actually, what are they? Spring onions.
Yeah.
I raided the neighbour's garden. We do, we garnish. Alrighty, so this crab, we pre-cooked it the other day, which you would have seen, and I don't want to add it in just yet because it's already cooked, so I want to let the crayfish sort of cook down a little bit just so they get that nice white texture on the outside. And then I'll probably add a little bit of a squeeze of a lemon now. A little bit less heat. Cooking away, we're still trying to get a little bit of whiteness all over this cray. Then the beautiful mud crab's going to go in. We've got the V8 as a bit of a wind block at the moment. Even though it's only blowing a pretty light 6 knot sort of wind today, still makes that sound. We need to upgrade and get some mics and stuff, but one day we'll get there. But we've got the V8 as a wind block, that'll do it at the start with. Spring onions, lemon, cheese, cream, bit of chili, salt and pepper. All basic stuff, but sometimes the most basic ingredients make the best meal, so I think this is going to be pretty good because it smells amazing at the moment. What we got going on?
Adding the mud crab in now. Yum.
We got spring onion. Sort of garnish that through a bit. Bit of green in there, always looks good. That's all sort of coming together very nicely now, so I reckon what we need to do, put the cream in, bit of chili, salt and pepper, and then once that renders down a little bit more, looks starting to thicken up, we'll add the pasta and mix it through, and then that'll be ready to go.
I'm gonna pour some cream in now.
We're gonna add a little bit of chili, so we live pretty far from nowhere and we've got a pretty average IGA, so the best stuff we can get is this, anything Australian grown. Very hard for us to get up here for some reason. We're in the most furthest point nowhere in Australia. This is the best stuff we can get that's Australian grown, which is the garlic and the chili. So chili's got, it's not like a bird's eye hot, which I love bird's eye chili, but she doesn't. So this has got a little bit of tang, so we're just gonna add a little bit. I accidentally dropped a bit in there already. Just a little bit, and that'll give a tiny little kick through it. And the other day we done it and it was amazing. So unless you don't like chili, you don't have to put it in, but we love it. So oh, this smells good. This is like, I'm a little bit winging it here. I've never heard of anyone putting the cray and crab together, but I just reckon it'll taste bloody amazing. But we're yet to see. We'll give you the rundown on how it tastes.
Add some cheese in.
Yeah, so a bit of cheese too. We thought about that. Our third guest here today is Bowie. He's not going to get crab and crayfish because I think it's a little bit rich for him sometimes. Even though he had the biggest food to come cray the other day, but we're going to give him a little bit of pasta, a little bit of cream, a little bit of cheese. So he's going to have a little feed with us too. Oh guys, we have not got a bad location for lunch today. What do you reckon?
It's pretty nice.
Pretty nice. There's our crayfish, mud crab pasta, Bowie's little cheesy pasta dish. We're gonna eat this feed and then we're gonna go for a bit of a swim, and that'll probably be the end of the episode, guys. Oh, Bo, he's not messing around today, but this is a bit of the taste test. We'll tell you how it's gonna taste. But that right there, what do you reckon?
That's me.
That's 10 out of 10 any day of the week. You cannot even get that at a restaurant. Just creamy garlic and that little bit of chili in it gives it that little bit of just that kick with the lemon. Oh, that is beautiful. That mud crab really gives it a that good nice seafood flavour through it, eh?
Bowie?
What do you reckon, Bo? Yeah, he loves cheese, so we got a bit of cheese tax today. There is not going to be any leftovers. What do you reckon? None whatsoever. It's so clean today, we're going to have to jump in. There are crocs on this beach, but been here for a while. I've had a look around, I flew the drone around. There's no crocs around today, so we're going to go in for a bit of a dip. That water temp was so good. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of it. Get out of it. Woo. Oh, get back in dry land. And we got Bo here. We send him in first always. Croc bait. Well guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. It's been a real good one. I didn't spear too much fish this trip because we've got heaps. Kiana speared her first finger mark. First fish ever, she got a finger mark. It was a pretty hectic little rock. There was fingers all over it. Pretty shitty vid, but she smashed it straight up. But then she didn't get any trout redemption, did she? That trout rock was absolutely loaded, but it's all about, we got heaps of fish in the freezer. We found that bit new ground. There's heaps of fish still left there. So when we need fish, we can go back there next time and catch them. We don't need to take more than we need. And yeah, thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.